Alright, Drew, so this week we're doing something a little different. We're actually going to do a discussion on Bungie and the direction that Destiny's gone now that they've separated from Activision.
Well, I think this is the most exciting part for fans, especially for someone like you who's such a hardcore Destiny fan, where I'm kind of more on the opposite. I've been into Destiny, I've finished Destiny 2, but once I finish the game, I kind of tapered off a little bit, and this is where they're starting to focus now, is to draw myself back in, to keep those who've already been playing, and then to bring in new players, those who haven't even touched the game but have always kind of wanted to, right? And they've never been able to kind of captivate them enough to get them in. And when you get to this point now that we've played Destiny 1, we played Destiny 2, and we're so far into the story, how do you start all over again, or have a new player come in, and where do they stand, and how do they get caught up? Well, that's what they're doing with the latest DLC, is they're letting everybody jump in for free, get caught up, and then hit them with the new DLC, so that you're right there starting with all of us when we kick in.
It is such a perfect thing. For only about $40, you get all of year 3's content, which is good. That's a fair price.
Yeah.
And then you get the rest of the game for free, man. That's like something, because I've had so many friends, and I'm always trying to sway my friends into playing Destiny, but they're like, man, I gotta buy a $90 game plus another $90 DLC, and plus this.
That's the biggest thing, right?
But now, thankfully, from watching that big video, it really sounds like Bungie's trying to just be more for the fans.
Well, I think this allows them to cater to it. And if you watch the video, they say right on the video, there's two players. There's two things that Bungie's going to do. One is listen to the fans, and two, it's going to survive by the fans. If they don't have the fans, if we are not there for Bungie, there is no Destiny. Right? And that's where they're captivating us to keep going, to come back, to play some more. And the new DLC looks eerie, man.
I'm super excited we get a character back from Destiny 1 that I haven't seen in so long. And it's going to be a lot about her and going back to the moon, and I'm really excited about that. Another thing, too, that they kind of talked about that I thought was exciting, since I'm a hardcore fan and you're a casual player, you've never really dabbed into the raid, right?
No.
But this time around, they said their whole thing is they want people to basically be able to do the raid right away. So you might actually be able to do that, and I'm excited to see how it is. Like because it's hard to cater towards the casual and the hardcore, but I feel like the way they were describing everything, it sounds like this could work.
They said right when the DLC drops that everybody's access to everything. It's not hidden behind something, right?
It's not like you have to do a bunch of story missions and then 3 weeks of grinding certain quests or strikes or whatever, right?
Yep. So if you haven't played Destiny before, you can now get into Destiny at the base level. Play everything from the multiplayer. The new Gambit mode is in there. I just touched in not too long ago. I had a great time playing that. The story is there. That's available. All the DLC is available, and then the future DLC is there for you to catch up with the rest of us when we're jumping in at the same time.
Oh man, it's really exciting. And another thing too that they're gonna overhaul come September is the microtransaction size of things. They're gonna completely. I mean, they already have since Destiny 2 launched, because we all know it was a really rocky start with
shaders and that.
So much crap, man. But now they're completely revamping it, and it's going to be just so much better. It's not going to be frustrating.
Well, they're listening to the fans. I think that's one of the biggest things you can take away from watching that video, is that they listen. They've heard our complaints, heard your complaints, and heard the fact that other players want in but are too afraid to jump in.
Yeah, man. So coming the fall, I'm excited to hopefully get a bunch of new, Destiny noobs. This is my favorite time playing PvP. And I'm excited to play the new raid and just see where Bungie goes in a year from now.
Well, this will be the first time for me to jump into a raid. I haven't done any of the raids before.
We're doing it this fall, man.
Oh, there we are, right? We're going to be there. We'd love to know your feedback. Hit us up on InsideTheGame.ca. Let us know what you think of the new Destiny expansion coming out this fall.
One way or
subscribe to never miss a video, and help us by hitting that like button.